Quest 6. Nosepass. Must have Nosepass. Town, man. Dear Ranger. Nosepass. That's it. Ranger. Nosepass. What is it, you ask? The answer is Nosepass. It's Nosepass above all. Nothing else will do. Deprive you of my food, but not Nosepass. I can't tell you why now, but please bring me a Nosepass. A Nosepass. In a hurry. Are you okay with that? I think this guy's head got smacked by a Nosepass and he's still concussed. Anyway, fly towards Town and take the western route through Nabiki Beach to enter the marine cave. Head towards the northern part of the cave and there you should find Nosepass. Once captured, return back to the man. The man will make fun of Nosepass because he's a jerk, but gets interrupted by a dim sim minion. The dim sim minion will call out the man for being an arsehole and demands that he apologizes for wasting your time, and rightfully so. The quest ends with the man apologizing and the dim sim minion walking into the distance. You'll obtain the ground defense power up and have the quest cleared. Quest 7. Who ate my lunch? Veen Forest? Man. I forgot to record the description, so my bad. The man introduces himself by growling at you. Well, his stomach anyway. His tale begins when a two-tailed purple beast was lurking through the forest and seized his delectable lunch. Such cruel fate. It's your duty to retrieve his lunch and bring justice to the villainous beast. Or so I would like to believe. Accept the quest and fulfill your lackluster destiny. A rather short quest. From the burnt area, take the western route towards the next area where you should find an Ambipom nearby. Once captured, return back to the man. It turns out that Ambipom was the one that stole the man's food. Apparently, its food source was burnt down due to the fire. My problem with that theory is that every other part of the forest is intact. Well, whatever. The quest ends with the man taking Ambipom over there apparently. By completing this quest, you'll now always find Ambipom in the Veen Forest. You'll obtain the Power Plus power up and have the quest cleared. Quest 8. Eevee for Marital Bliss. Town, Old Man. Our Eevee got fed up with us and left. My son and his wife. They argue and quarrel over the littlest things. They fight so much. Our Eevee finally got fed up and walked out on us. There was a problem, but it loses meaning in translation. So how about this alliteration? Our Eevee deems their domestic dispute disgusting and departed from our domiciles. Okay, old man. I don't think that any child would understand that sentence. Hell, I never even heard of the word domiciles until this video. Though I do love how the translation team actually admitted that they could not translate that line. Funny people. Anyway, choose yes to accept the quest. Head towards the eastern part of Town towards the harbour. Proceed north past Sailor Gathering Place, through the ship cargo bay, and up the stairs where it should lead you to Eevee. Once captured, return back to the old man. The old man will thank you for returning Eevee and ask the couple to also thank you. The couple will continue bickering amongst each other and the quest ends with the old man and the Eevee walking into the distance. You'll obtain the Steel Defense power up and have the quest cleared. Quest 9. Oddish Research. Ultra Park, Herbert. We've been searching unsuccessfully for an Oddish we need for research. Hello. I see you're out and about on patrol. My name's Herbert. I'm a researcher with the Ranger Union. I'm still learning the ropes though. Professor Hastings has assigned me to study mainly grass Pokemon. Blah 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 because I pressed the A button too quickly. So far, I've had no luck finding one. Ranger, please, would you bring one in for me? In all honesty, this may be the first quest that isn't a complete waste of your player's time. Well, except that Eevee quest, because how could you not help out this adorable little thing? For Oddish, you are required to use level 1 tackle field move. from the bridge area. Head north through the main garden and take the western route to reach the Union Road. If needed, you may capture either Ambipom or Pinecone with the level 1 tackle field move on the way. Head towards the cabin where you should find an Oddish burrowing itself underground. Use the tackle field move to bring Oddish back to the surface, allowing you to capture it. Once captured, return back to Herbert. Herbert will thank you and the quest ends with him taking Oddish and walking away into the distance. You'll obtain the fire defense power up and have the quest cleared. Quest 10. Light the Leaves. Ranger School, Janice. I hurt my back. I could use some help burning the leaves in the schoolyard. Oh, hi protagonist. You're just what the doctor ordered. I was raking the leaves in the schoolyard when my poor back stiffened up on me. I've already gathered the leaves in piles. I just need someone to burn them for me. Would you burn the pile of leaves? Well, at least I'm somewhat helpful and not delivering lunch to some random. You're required to use a Pokemon with the level 1 burn field move. Exit the school and enter the schoolyard where you should find 3 pillar of leaves, 2 in the middle and 1 in the northern eastern area of the schoolyard. If needed, 2 Charmanders can be found nearby that can help you burn the leaves. Once the leaves have all been burned, then your character will automatically be teleported to the center of the schoolyard. Janice will thank you and the quest ends with her walking back into the ranger school. You'll obtain the timed assist power up and have the quest cleared. Hey guys, girls, ladies and gents, welcome to the end of the video. Once again, I just completed part 1 in Slate. Kind of defeats the purpose of doing Endslates, but in a row. Hear those birds in the background? They're being bloody annoying. You might you might hear them once in a while in the narration, which my apologies about that. I try to narrate when they're not screaming, but I can't control it. They scream whenever the hell they want. Or cry or sing, I suppose. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, part 6 to 10? Part 6 to 10, November 2nd. November 2nd is when this is done. Alright, so not too bad, not too bad. Didn't take that long. It wasn't too bad. I'm gonna be a lot more scared. Once we reach, let me think. I can't remember, the one with the Eevees. The one with the Eevee evolution. Oh god, the Murph Superstar. That's gonna be a pain to narrate. This video took me like an hour to narrate, even though it's like a 6-minute video. Oh goodness, a 6-minute video and it took me an hour to narrate. There was many attempts, many failures. I tried to make these videos stutter-free, noise-free, as clear as possible, until I just can't tolerate it anymore. Like some lines I'm like, I can't be bothered. That's enough. Stop it. Anyway, it was fun. It was fun. But I like uploading somewhat professionalish, terrible scripted, professionalish kind of videos. It's fun once in a while. Anyway, this took me a while. Let's I don't know what to talk about. How's your day? Anyway, I think that's about it. So on the left, we will you can watch the first 5 quests, for part 1s to 5. Sorry, quest 1s to 5. And on the right should be 11 to 15. So hopefully to keep it consistent. So yeah, if you're searching for a quest, part 1 to 5, that's the first 5 quests. Quest 6 to 10, I'm reading the title here. Quest 11 to 15 are the next 5s. But if you're looking for like one beyond that, there's probably a playlist somewhere in the description or something like that. Alright, so Twitters, if you want to follow me on Twitter or tweet me for no reason, just it's practically mip_647 right there. And I don't know, Facebook gag. I'm looking at this Nosepass. No, I can't think of anything. Chatot. Because why not? There we go. It's stupid, but I don't care. Anyway, so I'll catch you next time. So till then, see ya.